waters. It restores my soul. It guides me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Although I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Well, well, the prodigal son has returned. Welcome home.
You know, it's actually good to be home. I like the candles.
There's no power to this side of the building. Daniel told me you were coming, so I thought I'd give you the grand welcome. Besides, not too many people come see me these days, and it's good to be seen.
Your appearance is an interesting choice.
For you, today, I thought I would appear as someone who's unassuming. Someone who's, well, just a nice guy, like a pastor in a small country town.
Yeah, sure.
It's so good to see you, Niall. Why so long?
You're not somebody that I necessarily want to be around at all.
So I'm here out of obligation, necessity, and some other things.
Other reasons. Oh, you have me all curious now. You know, sometimes I sit here and I think of all the people that we raised up through here, all of our vast influence in corporate boardrooms, governments, houses of worship, entertainment, and my favorite, technology. But you, Niall, you could have been whatever you wanted to be. We could have made that happen. Whatever happened to you? And by the way, what are you even doing here? Daniel's here, keeping an eye on the place, so there's no need for you to be here.
I was at the park the other day, and I saw a father teaching his daughter to ride a bike. She's maybe 5, 6 years old, no training wheels. Just him holding her steady, one hand on her shoulder, the other on the handlebars. She kept saying, "Daddy, I can't, I'm scared," over and over. But she didn't stop. She stayed on the bike. You could see it. She wanted to learn, but yet she didn't believe she could do it. Not yet. But he just stayed with her, held her up every step of the way, until something changed. Until she started to believe it herself. Now, where do you think that belief came from? Was it something that she conjured up? Something that was in her? No. She got it from her father. Her father was the author of her faith.
That's interesting. You're correct on the author reference, because, well, we obviously know how to raise up a loyal army of believers and soldiers. Because to your author reference, we taught you and all your siblings how to ride that bike. I was daddy. We know how the human machine works. But good for you on understanding and making that connection.
All that desire to rule, the need for world domination, and yet here you are.
Oh, it's not that bad here. It was nice of you to keep the tunnels open for me. I could still go on my long walks and exploring. I must say, it is quite the remarkable achievement of everything that we built down there.
It's true. But you don't have access to them. And your tunnels lead to nowhere. And the most important one will always be sealed up, and also you don't have access to the secret subway system. Hold on a sec. What's that projector doing here?
That?
Yes, that's Sony's Video Magic, the one we used to watch Incredible Hulk and Dukes of Hazzard back as kids.
I found it in the tunnels.
No, we put that away in the decommissioned silo. Did Daniel help break through? As he turned,
Daniel had nothing to do with this. I broke through Tunnel 6 because you haven't properly maintained it. I wanted to get word to them that I'm locked up here, but they already knew, and they're already on their way. How long do I have? 3 days. And you should know, those 7, they are way more powerful than me.
It's interesting, don't you think? The timing that I show up now after all these years because of some random kid's bike, and all I want to do is give you a proper exit interview. Now, you definitely wanted me to see that projector. You wanted me to know that these 7 are on their way. But you could have just told me. But you had to just play a game like you always do. I don't know what you're up to exactly, but it doesn't matter. I will have to be here to face them. And yes, you'll get your wish. And I am moving back home. I'll see you in 2 days.